Welcome to the Deep Dive. We sift through stacks of information to bring you the key takeaways, helping you get informed fast. Today, we're looking at something really fundamental: collagen, sort of the hidden scaffolding in your skin, your joints, even your gut. Our mission: to unpack some surprising truths from Dr. Masayuki's insights on life in harmony. We'll cover what it is, why we lose it, how to naturally get it back through food, and importantly, how to make the most of it. Looking at the source material, what really jumped out at me was this fact: by age 50, you've lost around 30% of your collagen. Maybe you see it as wrinkles, maybe you feel it as an ache in your knee, but the thing is, these changes aren't like set in stone. What you might lose in the next 10 years, that matters even more, and you can definitely influence that.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it, how vital collagen actually is. It's the body's most plentiful protein. Think of it like a super intricate net woven through your skin, tendons, bones, even the lining of your gut. Its job is basically keeping your face firm, joints moving smoothly, tissue springy. Remember your 20s, that skin firmness, how quickly cuts healed? That was collagen working at peak efficiency.
Right, peak collagen years.
Exactly. But then around age 30, things start to shift a bit. Production slows down. We start losing a little bit year after year. And yeah, by the 50s, it can be up to a third gone. And without that internal support, well, things can feel like they're slipping. Skin might get thinner. You might bruise more easily. Joints clicking, hair thinning, wounds healing slower.
So those aren't just random aging signs necessarily.
Often, no. It's more like your body is, quietly asking for help. It needs those building blocks it used to make easily. And the best place to start looking for answers, often, it's your food.
Okay, so if our bodies are asking for it,
Right.
what's actively destroying it? Because I think a lot of us just assume it fades away naturally. But you mentioned these active enemies. What are we up against?
That's a great point. It's not just feeding, it's under attack. And we have some control here. The first big one, sunlight. UV rays. We all kind of know this, but maybe not the extent. Just like incidental exposure, walking to the car, sitting near a window can trigger damage that takes weeks to repair deep down.
Weeks from just walking outside.
Weeks. On a cellular level,
Yeah.
UV rays literally slice through collagen fibers. Think of an old rope left in the sun. It gets brittle, right? Over time, that leads to that sort of leathery texture. It's those tiny, unnoticed tears adding up.
Okay, wow, what's next?
Sugar. And not just candy bars, refined carbs too. Bread, pasta, they break down into sugar fast. This sugar causes something called glycation. It forms these things called AGEs, advanced glycation end products.
AGs. Sounds ominous.
They kind of are. These AGEs basically act like superglue on your collagen. They bind to it, make it stiff, rigid, until it can actually crack. Imagine rubber bands left on a hot car dashboard. They get dry, brittle, snap easily. That's kind of what excess sugar does inside you. To your skin, joints, arteries even.
That's a vivid picture. What else?
Smoking is another huge one. The toxins, even in secondhand smoke, are just terrible for collagen. They restrict blood flow, flood you with damaging free radicals, and actually block the enzymes your body needs to rebuild collagen.
So it's like a triple whammy.
Pretty much. And then there's the quietest thief, chronic stress. When you're stressed for long periods, your body's flooded with cortisol. It goes into survival mode, rebuilding collagen. That gets put on the back burner. Survival first, right? And you can see the effects. Maybe sagging skin, bones getting thinner, joints just not feeling resilient.
That's quite the list of villains.
It is, but here's the hopeful part. Your body wants to heal. It still can. It just needs our help with the right foods and daily choices.
Okay, that's reassuring. So let's pivot to the positive. If those are the enemies, what's in nature's repair kit? What are the foods that give our body the actual raw materials to rebuild? You mentioned one might already be in our fridge.
Absolutely. Let's talk solutions. The absolute cornerstone, the top recommendation, bone broth. When you slow simmer animal bones, chicken, beef, fish, you're extracting pure, easily usable collagen. Plus, you get these amazing amino acids like glycine, great for gut health, sleep even, and proline, which is key for collagen structure, and glutamine for repairing the gut lining. It's genuinely one of the best food sources, highest collagen content you can find naturally.
You mentioned an anecdote about Carol.
Oh, right. Carol, 62, came in, joints so stiff she dreaded getting out of bed. I suggested one simple switch. Swap her morning coffee for warm bone broth. Just try it. 3 weeks later, she calls me literally giddy, dancing around her kitchen. The difference was that noticeable for her.
That's incredible. Any tips for making it?
Yeah, use a slow cooker if you have one. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar that helps pull out minerals. Simmer for a good 12, even 24 hours. You'll know you've got the good stuff when it cools into this rich, almost jelly-like liquid. That's the collagen.
Okay, bone broth is number one. What's next? This might be the surprising one.
Yes, fish skin and scales. You know when you get crispy salmon skin, don't peel it off? That skin is packed with type 1 collagen, the exact type your own skin is mostly made of.
Really? Just the skin?
Yep. Marine collagen, like from fish, is actually known for being really well absorbed. Studies show it can boost hydration, elasticity, maybe even soften fine lines. So bake your salmon with the skin on till it's crispy. Or if you're adventurous, some cultures add scales or skin to soups. It's a traditional health practice.
Interesting. What kind of fish is best?
Wild-caught salmon or mackerel are usually great choices for quality.
Got it. What's number three?
Okay, this one often raises eyebrows. Chicken cartilage. Found in the feet, neck, joints. This stuff is rich in type 2 collagen. That's the specific type your joints and ligaments really need. It acts like a lubricant.
Chicken feet?
Don't knock it till you try it. In Japan, there's nankatsu, cooked cartilage, or soups made from chicken feet. They become golden, gelatinous. Really beneficial for joint support, especially if you have arthritis or just general aches.
How would you use them?
Easiest way, just toss chicken feet into your next batch of bone broth. Simmer until you get that jelly consistency when it cools. That's collagen gold for joints.
Okay. I'm learning. What else is on the list?
Number 4, pork skin. Prepared right, it's almost pure collagen. And it's super high in glycine, that amino acid we mentioned, helps repair collagen, and bonus, can promote deeper sleep.
Now, are we talking about like fried pork rinds from a bag?
No, definitely not those. I mean, making your own, get some skin, score it, add a little olive oil, herbs, bake it till it pucks and crisps. It's cheap, nutrient-dense, and really tasty. Just remember the vitamin C pairing. Maybe have it with some bell peppers or a squeeze of lemon. Helps absorption.
Good tip. What's number 5?
Gelatin, which is really just cooked collagen, but in a convenient powder form. Super easy to use. Dissolves in warm drinks, smoothies. You can even make healthy homemade gummies. It's basically flavorless, but delivers that glycine and proline.
Any stories of this one?
Yes, a retired ballet teacher I know started adding a spoonful of grass-fed gelatin to her nightly chamomile tea. She absolutely swears it helps maintain her posture and keeps her knees strong for her walks. It's versatile, add it to soups, sauces, oatmeal even.
Grass-fed gelatin. Got it. And the last one?
Last one. Beef tendons. These are powerhouses of type 1 and type 3 collagen. Plus, they offer minerals like zinc and copper, which your body needs as like tools to weave the collagen fibers together correctly.
Tendon sound.
They are, until you cook them right. They need slow cooking, pressure cooker or stewing for hours. But the result? They become incredibly silky, melt in your mouth tender, deeply nourishing. Many cultures prize them for this. Cook them with ginger, garlic, broth. Your joints might feel, well, sort of oiled from the insides. Quite a feeling.
Wow, that's a fantastic list of direct sources.
Yeah.
But it got me thinking, okay, getting collagen in is one part. But what about helping our bodies make more collagen? Like you said, the building blocks are one thing, but we need the tools too, right? Like a factory. So what foods act as those tools? The supporters.
Exactly. Great question. These are the essential allies. They make the whole process work. First up, citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, grapefruit. Why? Vitamin C. Vitamin C is basically the spark plug for making collagen. Without enough C, your body just can't form collagen properly. It's absolutely non-negotiable.
Okay, vitamin C is crucial. What else?
Egg whites. They're packed with proline and lysine, 2 amino acids that are fundamental to collagen's actual structure, that triple helix shape.
Right, makes sense.
Then leafy greens, spinach, kale, chard. They contain chlorophyll. Research suggests chlorophyll can boost the precursors to collagen right in your skin.
Oh, interesting. Chlorophyll for skin.
Yep. And berries. Blueberries, strawberries, they're loaded with antioxidants. These protect the collagen you already have from breaking down due to free radical damage.
So they're like bodyguards for your collagen.
Exactly. Pumpkin seeds are next. Great plant-based source of zinc. Zinc is a mineral that acts as a catalyst, like an assistant, in loads of bodily processes, including making collagen. Garlic is important too. It's rich in sulfur. Sulfur helps link collagen fibers together, giving them strength and flexibility.
Okay, zinc and sulfur. Got it. Anything else?
Last one, shellfish. Things like oysters, mussels, shrimp, they are packed with copper, plus more zinc and selenium, all crucial for collagen repair and formation. So yeah, these foods might not be bursting with collagen themselves, but they are the unsung heroes that enable your body to actually produce and maintain it.
This is all fantastic info. Really comprehensive.
Yeah.
But now, for everyone listening, How do you actually put this into practice? How do you make it work day to day without feeling totally overwhelmed? What are the practical steps?
That is the key question, isn't it? Because consistency is everything. First, and this is like really important, combine the collagen-rich foods with the collagen-supporting foods. Don't separate them. Think of it like this. Collagen without vitamin C is like a car with no fuel. It just won't go far.
Okay, so synergy is key.
Totally. Squeeze lemon juice, that's your vitamin C, into your bone broth. Toss berries and pumpkin seeds, antioxidants, zinc, onto your yogurt or into a smoothie with maybe some gelatin. These pairings really boost absorption and help your body's own production line.
Makes sense. What else?
You absolutely have to be mindful of the collagen killers we talked about earlier. Excess sugar, UV damage, smoking. They can undo all your good efforts so quickly.
So avoid the villains.
Yes. Be diligent with sunscreen. Really try to cut back on sugary foods and those refined carbs. And if you smoke, honestly, consider this another strong reason to seek help quitting. Your body will thank you.
Good reminders. Cooking methods matter too, right?
Definitely. Cook those collagen-rich foods, bones, tendons, skin slow and low. Gentle simmering for hours breaks down the collagen into gelatin. That makes those valuable amino acids much easier for your gut to absorb and actually use.
Patience pays off.
It really does. And finally, don't forget hydration, water. Collagen needs water to plump up your skin, keep it elastic, and lubricate your joints. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. And remember, it's not about perfection overnight. Just focus on one small, consistent thing. Build from there. That's how you get lasting results.
Okay, but let's be real. Life gets busy. Making bone broth every single week or fitting in tendons and fish skin, it might not happen all the time. So what about supplements? Are they a legit bridge or just a less effective shortcut?
That's a very fair and practical point. Look, supplements aren't a magic bullet, and they're not a replacement for good food, but they can be a really helpful bridge or a practical bonus, especially if cooking certain things is hard, or you just don't like the texture of, say, tendons.
So they have a place. What kind should people look for?
Generally, hydrolyzed collagen peptides are the way to go. Hydrolyzed means they're broken down into smaller bits, easier to absorb. Look for type I and 3 collagen if your main goal is skin, hair, nails. Look for type 2 if you're really focused on joint health.
Okay, types 1, 3 for skin, type 2 for joints. How much?
A common recommendation is somewhere between 10 to 20 grams a day. Ideally, take it on an empty stomach or, again, maybe with something containing vitamin C, like a small glass of orange juice to help with absorption. But the mantra remains. Food first, always. Supplements fill the gaps. They provide consistent support when needed.
Food first, supplements is support. Got it. Could you maybe paint a picture? Like what would a simple collagen-friendly day of eating look like?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's map out a sample day focusing on whole foods, breakfast. How about scrambled eggs, remember? Proline and lysine in the whites with some spinach wilted in, plus a slice of orange on the side for that crucial vitamin C. Maybe stir a scoop of grass-fed gelatin into your morning tea or coffee.
You start lunch.
Lunch, maybe a big salad with leafy greens. Top it with that crispy salmon skin we talked about. Add a handful of berries for antioxidants and sprinkle on some pumpkin seeds for zinc. Great for skin health.
Nice combo. And dinner.
Dinner. Let's go with that slow-cooked beef tendon stew we mentioned, really rich in type 1 and 3. Serve it with some garlic sautéed kale on the side, garlic for sulfur, kale for chlorophyll. That's a powerhouse meal for skin and joints.
And a snack.
Snack. Perfect time for that warm cup of bone broth, maybe with a squeeze of lemon. Simple, soothing, and packed with collagen. You see how this day weaves together the collagen sources and the supporters. It's a delicious way to nourish yourself from the inside out for potentially firmer skin, stronger joints, better healing.
That really helps visualize it. So the final takeaway here, it's not about decline. It's about rebuilding.
Exactly. You are not fading, you are rebuilding. That's the core message. Your skin's resilience, your joint comfort, your energy levels. It's not lost forever. It's still within reach. You just need the right building blocks, the collagen-rich foods, the right tools, those supporting nutrients like vitamin C and zinc, and then the commitment. Showing up for yourself.
One step at a time.
Just one step. Start today. Pick one food we talked about. Maybe it's adding gelatin to your tea. Maybe it's making broth this weekend. Just one thing, then build on it. Your body knows what to do with this stuff. It's been waiting. It will respond.
So a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah, maybe reflect on this. What will it actually feel like when you start to notice those subtle shifts? Maybe your face looks a bit smoother in the mirror one morning. Maybe that knee feels a little looser going upstairs. Maybe you just feel lighter, more resilient. What will it feel like when you really start nourishing your body this way from the inside? When you invest this care, this intention into yourself, maybe you'll start to rediscover that vibrant, strong version of yourself that's still right there.